We gather with great joy to reflect on a vital mission in our church today, the role of the laity in spreading Salesian spirituality. For St. Francis de Sales, the laity were not passive recipients but vibrant participants in the mission of Christ, called to holiness, called to witness, and called to transform the world with gentle strength. Salesian vision of the laity. St. Francis de Sales saw no separation between the sacred and secular. He taught that holiness is possible in every walk of life. Housewives, soldiers, artisans, and nobles each could live a devout life in the midst of their daily duties. This radical vision gave birth to a spirituality specifically crafted for the laity, a spirituality of the heart, lived in the ordinary. He emphasized that every lay person is called to sanctity, not by withdrawing from the world, but by infusing it with the love of God. This led to the formation of a distinct lay spirituality, practical, cheerful, gentle, and deeply rooted in trust in divine providence. The second point for our reflection today is laity as evangelizers. The laity are evangelizers by vocation. Baptized into Christ, they are sent into the world not only to believe but to witness. The Second Vatican Council accord this truth. The apostolate of the laity is a participation in the salvific mission of the Church. Through their presence in families, workplaces, and communities, lay people carry the light of Christ where priests and religious may not always reach. They bring the human warmth of Salesian gentleness, the calm strength of patience, and the joy of Christian living. In families, they nurture faith through love and example. In professions, they work with integrity and compassion. In friendships, they offer understanding and encouragement. Each encounter becomes a moment of evangelization, simple, sincere, and sacred. Third point for our reflection today is key arenas for lay engagement. First of all, family life. Homes become domestic churches when filled with kindness, forgiveness, and prayer. Lay persons shape future saints not just through catechism but by example, showing how to be loving, honest, and faithful. Workplaces. A Salesian presence in business, education, or public service brings gospel values into professional life. Through fairness and generosity, lay persons witness to Christ. Thirdly, community involvement. Through social outreach and advocacy, lay persons put their faith into action. Whether in soup kitchens or civic meetings, they promote justice with love. Fourthly, education. Lay educators, inspired by St. Francis de Sales, form minds and hearts. They teach students not only to succeed academically, but to grow in virtue. Fifthly, parish ministry. Catechists, youth leaders, and volunteers form the beating heart of a vibrant parish. Their Salesian spirit brings warmth and welcome to all. Sixthly, media communication. In a digital world, lay apostles are urgently needed. Social media, podcasts, and blogs offer powerful tools to share Salesian joy, hope, and spiritual wisdom. The fourth point for our reflection today is empowering the laity. To unleash this potential, the Church must form, guide, and collaborate with lay leaders. Empowerment is not an option, it is a mission imperative. First of all, formation programs. Workshops, retreats, and study groups deepen lay understanding of Salesian values like gentleness, humility, trust in God, and daily devotion. Secondly, spiritual direction. Accompaniment helps lay persons grow spiritually and discern God's voice in the noise of life. Thirdly, mentorship. Experienced people in Salesian spirituality can mentor lay leaders, offering inspiration and encouragement. Fourthly, collaboration. Let us break down the barriers between religious and laity. Together, united in mission, we amplify our impact and enrich each other's journey. Fifthly, lay associations. Lay groups and movements grounded in Salesian spirituality can become centers of prayer, service, and fellowship. Fifth point for our reflection today is challenges and opportunities. Laypersons face real obstacles like busyness, secular pressures, and cultural individualism. Yet, each challenge is also an opportunity, like time constraints, creative and flexible formation opportunities, online or short sessions, can reach those with tight schedules. Secularization. Through clear teaching and support, we must equip lay Catholics to defend and live their faith with confidence and joy. In isolation, building communities of faith can counter individualism and create a shared sense of mission. At the same time, the laity have access to people and places we as priests and religious often do not. They reach the peripheries, the classrooms, companies, cafes, and kitchens. Their authentic witness is often more powerful than sermons. A kind word, an honest action, a gentle response, these are the small seeds of the gospel sown in the world. To conclude, my dear friends, the church needs our lay partners. St. Francis de Sales reminds us that flowers blossom in different seasons. Each layperson is a unique flower meant to blossom where God has planted them. By empowering them through formation, accompaniment, and shared mission, we allow their lives to speak the gospel in ways both beautiful and bold. Let us commit today to this vision where Salesian spirituality is not confined to the sanctuary but shines in every street and home. The heart of St. Francis de Sales beats not only in monasteries but in markets and kitchens, in classrooms and offices. Together, as priests, religious, and laity, let us build a world where the gospel is lived with gentleness and joy. May the spirit of St. Francis de Sales inspire us all. Live Jesus.